an event that celebrates our media profession and the adaptability, innovation, and passion that it represents. This event is sponsored by Namma Family Group, co-sponsored by Rane Expanding Horizons. We will now commence this event by seeking blessings and invoking the divine presence for today's proceedings. I now call upon our prayer secretary, Benison Samuel, and our choir team to lead us into prayer.
Check.
Check. Kindly all arise.
நிழலில் என்றென்றும் மகிழ செய்தீர். உந்தன் சிறகுகளின் நிழலில் என்றென்றும் மகிழ செய்தீர். தூயவரே என் துணையாளரே, துதிக்கு பாத்திரரே. தூயவரே என் துணையாளரே, துதிக்கு பாத்திரரே. கண்மலையானவரே, என்னை காக்கும் தெய்வம் நீரே. எந்தன் கண்மலையானவரே, என்னை காக்கும் தெய்வம் நீரே. வல்லமை மாட்சிமை நிறைந்தவரே, மகிமைக்கு பாத்திரரே. வல்லமை மாட்சிமை நிறைந்தவரே, மகிமைக்கு பாத்திரரே. ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே, ஆராதனை உமக்கே.
செக். ப்ரேயர். நல்ல தகப்பனே, இந்த நல்ல நாளுக்காக நன்றி செலுத்துக்கிறோம் சுவாமி. அப்பா, விஸ்காம் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்லேருந்து நாங்கள் இந்த 3 நாள் ஈவெண்ட் இன்விக்டஸ் நடத்துகிறோம் சுவாமி. 10 வருஷம் இந்த ஈவெண்ட் நடத்துறதுக்கு தேவன் நீங்கள் கிருபை பாராட்டி இருக்கிறீங்க, அதற்காக நன்றி செலுத்துகிறோம். இந்த வருஷமும் நாங்கள் பண்ண எல்லா பிரயாசங்களையும் நீங்கள் பார்த்துருக்கிறீங்க. இந்த இன்னாகரல் செரிமனி எங்களுக்கு ஆசீர்வதித்து தாங்க சுவாமி. அப்பா, இன்றைக்கி வந்திருக்கிற சீஃப் கெஸ்ட்டையும் எங்களோட வைஸ் பிரின்சிபல் மேமையும் ப்ளஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். இங்கே இருக்கிற எல்லா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸையும், ஸ்டாஃபையும், ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸையும் நீங்கள் ப்ளஸ் பண்ணுங்கள் சுவாமி. த்ரூ அவுட் த ஈவெண்ட் நடக்கிற எல்லா ஒர்க் ஷாப்பாக இருக்கட்டும், எல்லா விஷயங்கள்லையும் அது எல்லாமே எங்களுக்கு பிளஸ்ஸிங்காக இருக்கட்டும். நீங்களே வழி நடத்துங்க, மகிமைப்படுங்க. மீதியான எல்லா தேவைகளையும் பொறுப்படுத்திக் கொள்ளுங்கள். மீன் பிரேசிவன் மூலம் கொள்கிறேன் ஜீவனில் நல்ல பிதாவே, ஆமென்.
Thank you, Benison and team. Please turn your attention to the screen for a highlight feature that captures the essence of our celebration.
மாஸ்டர் மட்டங்கள் can't tell me what to do, what not to do. You're not my wife.
Of course I'm not your wife, you idiot. मैं इधर nurse हूँ. ये मेरी duty है.
आज nurse बन रही हो, कल wife बन जाओगी.
ठीक किरक. क्या बकवास कर रहे हो? पागल हो गए हो क्या?
किरक भाई मर कर अर्जुन. शीघ्र मावा. अर्जुन. Basement कुल्ला मरो hall में.
I request our chief guest and our vice principal ma'am to take the dais. Before we proceed further, let me take a moment to speak about the significance of Invictus X. This milestone reflects a decade of dedication, enthusiasm, and collaboration in the field of media. Today, as we come together, let us celebrate not just the profession, but also the impact it has had on our lives and society. We are thrilled to kickstart this event and look forward to the exciting sessions ahead. To officially begin today's inaugural ceremony, I would like to invite our head of the department, Mr. Selvaraj, to welcome the gathering.
A very happy morning to one and all present here. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to this special occasion, Invictus 10, 2024, celebrating the media profession, sponsored by Namma Family Group and co-sponsored by Rane Groups, expanding the horizons. Over the past 23 years, the Department of Visual Communication, Madras Christian College, has constantly grown and evolved, making a mark in the field of media and communication. Today, we are honored to have a distinguished and multidisciplinary artist who is a writer, actor, performer, creative producer, singer, and dancer, and it keeps on going. We have Ms. Saras Menon as chief guest for today's inauguration. She is a true inspiration in the world of media, known for her immense potential and dedication. We are honored to have you among us, ma'am. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation and being here. Although our principal, Dr. Paul Wilson, was eager to join us for this event, unfortunately, due to other official commitments, he could not join us for this inauguration, but he has sent his best wishes and full support for the success of this program. I thank him at this moment. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our respected Vice Principal for Self-Finance Stream, Dr. Janet Vanilla, who has always been a great support to the Department of Visual Communication, and she is closely working with all the 3 departments in Center for Media Studies to come up with various projects, innovations, and consultancy which will be beneficial for all the students in Center for Media Studies and for the faculties. Thank you very much, ma'am, for all your guidance and encouragement. And finally, I am delighted to welcome all my lovable students, my colleagues, and faculty members and students from other colleges and other departments for Invictus X. Invictus is a 3-day event which incorporates a 2-day workshop and 1-day Atman intercollegiate competition. This year, to make this event even more exciting, we have organized 2 hands-on workshops focusing on the art of visual storytelling. The first session will be held by Murali Kannadasan. He is the grandson of Kannadasan and who will be providing us with fascinating insights into radio controlled cars, how that is used in filmmaking and how it changed the visual storytelling. And tomorrow, the second session is handled by the Pariyarum Perumal DOP, Mr. Sridhar, who is going to take a session on track and trolley, Arri Alexa using prime lens and gimbal. So I think this will give an insight to all the students in understanding how execution plays a very important role in a story. And of course, Saras Menon, when we speak about storytelling, we have to remember Rajiv Menon sir, who has given his excellent work in many films, and we are going to learn on various visual storytelling with all these equipments. And our theme for this year is Dragonfly. Many people asked me this question, why Dragonfly? I think it is some zoology department event or something. If you see the dragonfly very carefully, the dragonfly has on the eyes, and the eyes is made of shutter. You have pen, mic, and the wings connotes with connected with the satellite, because satellite has the wings, and through satellites only everything happens, even television program, anything, whatever we are achieving right now in OTT platform, whatever you see, all the contents that goes to satellite. Without satellite, the media will not function. So the wings actually connotes the satellite wings. That's why you have those lines on it. So this is how we connected Dragonfly with media. So all the elements has something in it. Pen is also there. So you have to just zoom in and check what are the elements there in the Dragonfly. So Dragonfly have existed since the dawn of time. They have attached their presence on the earth even before the extinction of dinosaurs. They have continued to exist in the present day and age through incredible adaptation and evolution throughout the various environmental changes and different eras. The media industry has showed identical perseverance throughout eons by constantly adapting to ever-evolving technological advances and the ever-changing demands of the society. Dragonflies are also one of the most important part of the ecosystem, aiding in pollination of various plants and ensuring the survival of several fauna. Similarly, the media industry is a vital part of our society. Media controls the way we communicate, the way we socialize, and the way we receive the information. So democracy as a whole would be non-functional without the media industry. So another metaphor can be found in the, as I told, the wings of dragonflies. The wings of dragonflies are shown an interconnected network, which is a reflection of the way the various facets of the media industry, which are interdependent on each other. So the form of the media and their consumption may would have changed, but the role of media has never changed. The role which it plays in the society, in the democratic country, it is same. So once again, I welcome you all for the Invictus X. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are honored to have with us today our beloved Vice Principal, Dr. Janet Vanilla. I would like to invite her to share a few words with us.
So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's a joyous occasion that I could be a part of yet another edition of Invictus. 10 years down the lane, or almost a decade has gone, and every time I see a marvelous innovation and professionalism in organizing this Invictus. And this year's theme and the concept note was clearly portrayed well by Mr. Selvaraj, the dragonfly, the polymorphism, adaptability, evolution, and fitting into the society, at the same time not forgetting about the values. So it's rightly put in. I appreciate the department work coming with a beautiful concept note on dragonfly, and you people coming both from the industry and also from the alumni and the student community present in the past, and the media and entertainment industries who have come together. It is a well said union, I can say. That's why you were invited a eminent guest who is a multifaceted all-rounder that will really help you to get more knowledge and insight from her. And media and entertainment is growing tremendously. I can't say it is tremendously, it's growing exponentially. I just read an article yesterday around 3.08 billion jobs are created are expected in 2026 all around the globe. And with the booming in OTT and gaming and simulations and VFX, media is bouncing back again and again. Yes, if there are challenges, I've just discussed with some of the TV officials, some of the cinematic officials. Everywhere, unless and until you fit into the innovation, you will evolve to the scenery of the current day scenario, you will be obsolete. That's why almost everywhere you see the cameras are becoming obsolete, the technology is becoming obsolete, and even the so-called acclaimed directors has to they have to be well equipped with the new technologies. Right away, if you just look into most of you would have seen the GOAT movie. So everywhere you see the AI. Without AI, nothing is putting into use. At the same time, as a media professionals, I urge you, yes, you have to go with the technology, equip with the technology, but at the same time, don't forget about the values and the ethics. Here again, the good quality education plays a vital role. Of course, you have a passion, you have a skill set, you match this skill set. MCC provides you all avenues, giving you the skill set. The 3 days workshop was carefully planned. Media chat, storytelling, too many workshops, interaction sessions, bringing the eminent people, artists, music directors, and the technicians who can interact with you. You can learn a lot and lot more. At the same time, don't forget about the values and the ethos and ethics. So nowadays there are a lot of criticism about the medias, especially social media and the print media, where ethics is not followed. So please be cautious in taking the media to the community. Try to follow the values, what you embark to the future society. And media is also right away going with the customizations. I was surprised to know that films are targeted to a particular audience. TV soaps are targeted to a particular audience. On the long ago, when the TV was introduced, we used to watch as a family the Doordarshan. As a family, all from the small to the elderly, we sit in front of the TV and watch the Doordarshan. It's the same program. Nowadays, you see all the programs, either they are chalked into youths or adults or those who are retired pensioners, family dramas, everywhere, even for the kids. And it is very, very much customized, and also for a period of time. They know how far their listening skills or adaptability of the current day kids. So they usually talk about others. Even in teaching, principal used to say, we need to improve. I mean, we have to change in the pedagogy of the teaching, especially the Gen Z kids. The attention span is only 3 minutes. So spanning to 50 minutes class, 3 minutes only they are listening. That means how far we need to make them attentive to the class. So it should be visually present. That's where everything is in visuals. So the attention span, you can clearly see how fast they are scrolling the Instagram and other things in a matter of second. So this is where it comes. So everything put to place, the new medias, mobiles, webs and other things. So it is a wonderful exercise that you all culminate together. You think and discuss and deliberate and equip you with the skill set. This 3 days workshop, I'm so happy that it is carefully planned, that it is a fun-filled learning experience for all of you. You learn something better and something new that will really make you to grow better. And many avenues are coming, graphic design and event now the media department is also going to event management, program management. So and you see lot and programs, skill-based courses are there. I'm happy to say that MCC, we have a school of continuing education which offers NSDC certificates in all film and media related courses. Your department is hand-holding that itself. So this shows that apart from you visual communication students, others are also in content creation and so on and so forth. So it is the best time and the right time that you are all gathered together and equip yourselves, try to learn new things. Let it be a fun-filled learning experience. I wish you all the best. Keep going with the good works. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. We now proceed with the felicitation of our distinguished chief guest and our esteemed vice principal. May I kindly request our HOD Selvaraj and Assistant Professor Sherwin to present the mementos as a token of our gratitude. I would like to call upon Professor Sherwin to introduce our guest today.
Good morning, everyone. It's our immense pleasure to welcome Ms. Saras Menon, a true multidisciplinary artist who has made her mark in the world of cinema and art through her diverse talents. With a career spanning multiple fields, Saras has worn many hats, including those of an actress, writer, assistant director, songwriter, singer, and costume assistant. Her journey in the film industry is nothing short of inspiring, having worked in Tamil, Hindi, and Malayalam cinema, with notable roles in films as Ashwin's and Ranam, and many more music videos like Madras Malai, Pavai, Ninevellam, and Nana Nana. Saras is not only a powerhouse of creativity, but also a lover of music and culture, especially that of Chennai, which she holds close to her heart. Her passion for the arts and her commitment to storytelling are what make her stand out as an influential figure in the industry. We are honored to have her with us today, and we look forward to hearing from her and learning from her multi-faced experience. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Saras Menon.
Hello. How are you guys feeling today? I'm going to keep this interactive, so put your phones down. I didn't hear you. Good, bad, ugly, fought with my friend. How are you feeling? Great? Great. Oh, very great. My teacher forced me to come here today. I hope you're here out of your own free will. So, everyone's come or some people are coming? Should I wait or continue? Okay. So, hello, fellow artists, dreamers, and my fellow students. Have any of you ever been called these words in any context or fight, or when you try to present or pitch a certain idea? Okay, I'm going to say these words, and I need a show of hands. Crazy. Come on. I'm including relationship fights also. Okay. Overthinking. Sensitive. Amazing. You are all destined to be artists. Welcome. So, the thing is, these are all great traits, right? Being sensitive to light and images will make you a better filmmaker. Being sensitive to emotions will make you a better writer. Overthinking might even make you a better problem solver or better problem finder. One of the two. However, these traits are also considered some symptoms of mental instability. But it's ironic that it's all super useful for art, okay? And I'm here to tell you, don't worry at all, because this is the only industry where you'll be allowed and even celebrated as long as you're a mad genius, more a mad genius, less a tortured artist. So what's the link really between art, creativity, and mental health? And that's what I want to focus on from my journey as a student to a professional. So I'm going to put another question out to you. What is the link between Fahad Fasil, Ryan Reynolds, Vincent Van Gogh, Deepika Padukone, and Selena Gomez? Anyone can answer. Everyone doesn't have ADHD, but you're close. Any link? Huh? Comeback Indian. They failed in the industry and came back. Good point. Yeah. Anyone else? They never gave up. Very good. Anyone else? Okay. You can. There's no wrong answers. This is destined. I'm preparing you for failure. You will fail more, so it's okay. No? Okay. So thank you so much for your answers. The connection is all of them are high-achieving artists, entrepreneurs, trailblazers, but they're also people who've battled and recently opened up about their mental health struggles. Yes, ADHD is one of them, depression is one of them, struggling with the industry, failing, going to a low and coming back is one of them. And I want to tell you specifically about this because right now everything seems great and amazing and inspiring and exciting before actually entering the industry. Once you enter the industry, it's a whole different scene. There will be situations, people, circumstances that test your mental health, but I guarantee you your traits of sensitivity, imagination, and joy should not be taken away by any of these people because you are today a student, and as long as you always remain a student, you will not be afraid of the insults, the criticism, and any of the other drama they try to pull on you. So I wanted to also share a really interesting study that I found in the psychology of aesthetics, creativity, and arts, found that famous artists had a higher lifetime rate of mental disorders than both scientists and athletes, supporting the notion that there might be a connection between artistic creativity and psychopathology. The researchers selected 104 artists, 68 scientists, and 27 athletes for analysis. These individuals were chosen based on their high levels of achievement. Specifically, nearly 60% of the artists were found to have had at least one form of psychopathology during their lives, with this rate increasing to 83% when including cases where the disorder seemed probable. Now, is this statistic worrying to you guys? Yes? No? No, it's not worrying. You already accepted it. I'm keeping the session super interactive. So is this statistic worrying? Are you able to understand it or? Not really. Okay, so basically they're suggesting that, I assume everyone here is an artist. Different forms of artist. You can be digital, You can be a film related or anything. So everyone here is an artist? Yes? Yes? Yeah, exactly. Okay, and I want to know whether if it's possible that you feel that sometimes it gets really challenging and as an artist that you feel like, oh my God, am I seeming crazy right now? Has anyone felt that? I'm not able to, yeah? See, this person is really getting my speech going. Thanks. See, you will not get validation like this in many places. So you will have to deal with it. And I'm going to tell you what I've learned from my personal journey to help you deal with all these challenges. So there's this huge confusing connection, right? Where in which if you find life challenging or difficult, if someone's hurt you and you feel really heartbroken, you feel like writing a soup song, right? Or you feel like listening to a soup song, you feel like dancing. And that is great. So if you feel sad or upset or angry, all of these are bad emotions. Boys can't cry, girls can't get angry, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, use art to help you with that creativity. Art is one thing. Being in the artistic field can challenge your mental health, but using art to de-stress, to express yourself, learning different forms of art will really help you, and it helped me personally. Let me tell you a personal story. During COVID, that's when my acting and performance career really took off. Unfortunately, everything shut down, so I had to find ways to keep myself occupied, and I'd already studied screenwriting, and I had one project that was started and it didn't happen. And then I was a part of another writing team for an OTT show. Now, I didn't really love sitting every morning and writing about an awesome world when the world around me was crumbling, but I did it anyway because I wanted to be occupied and I wanted to have a purpose and not let myself get let down by the struggles and challenges that you face. So please think of art as something that you remember doing as a child. Why did you choose art? Why did any of you choose art? Yeah, it helps you express what you feel. Okay, I'm just going to start pointing because no one is interacting. You? You, blue. You guys, yeah. Why do you choose art? Yeah, you choose one. Terrible. Sorry, now you can find out. Anyone else? Okay, that's it. Free, you can express, you find freedom in art. Okay, great. Oh, the one with I love the painting. You have the painting on your face, right? Yeah, I love that. I love that you came here looking like that. That's so cool. So can you tell me why you chose art? Aside from being brave. It's okay, it's okay. I think you're the coolest person in this room right now, first of all. Yeah.
To just explore and invent a new form.
Invent a new form. Amazing, amazing. Anyone else next to her that wants to share? Hey, you'll have to talk in your office, set and all. Bro. There's no boundary. Okay, you can express anything, any genre, any subject. I get it. That section is super quiet. Can I get one person from that section? Yeah. Exactly. So art helps you enable all sorts of emotions. There's no bad emotion when it comes to art, right? Takkane, I want 5 answers.
Hello, ma'am. Kekida?
Kekida. Yengindu? Hi, Malini. Na Krishna pesren.
Ma'am, question or vaati kelunga? Edukka art choose panna?
Hey, romba pandra nee bro. Ivlo nerama enna notiட்டு இருக்கேன்.
Ma'am, kelunga, question kelunga.
Question என்னதா? Bro, 5 minutes na பேசணும். என்ன பெரிய lecture. What is art to you? Why did you choose art?
என்ன நினைக்கேனா art நான் choose பண்ணல. art தான் என்ன choose பண்ணேன்.
Mass. Okay. Next. I want 2 more answers. Hey, I'll close my eyes if you're worried about your outfit choice for today or something.
Fun பண்ணனும் வந்தேன்.
Fun பண்ண வந்தீங்களா?
ஆமா, like art வந்து
correct. That's also one purpose. Too good. Next. I get paid to have fun. Okay. I want a few more girls answering, or anyone who identifies in any other gender if possible, or sexuality. I'm open to that. Okay, now one more question. Why did you choose art, and what do you hope to say through your art? Okay?
So I didn't want a regular 9-to-5 job. I wanted to do something different. I love writing and I wanted to tell stories. I wanted to share my experiences. That was my main thing. I wanted to tell stories and inspire people.
And what is one thing you want to say, you feel like at this stage, in this age right now, when in the future, what would you like to say through your art?
I want to be remembered for something. I want my art to impact people. I want it to inspire other people, and I want to be remembered even after I'm gone. So
nice. So is there any specific issue or cause you feel for example, I think, female characters need to be better represented. Is that something? Or maybe teamwork, maybe kindness, I don't know, any sort of value or purpose you've thought of up until now?
I haven't thought of a certain purpose.
Okay.
I'm still trying to explore various forms of art.
Yeah.
My point is I just want to do something innovative, like the great directors who were there before, they were all known for something great. They were known for changing the media. And I want to kind of change the film industry in a certain way, kind of just change the entire way that it has been going through.
Nice. Congrats. All the best with that. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing me. One more. Tell me. You're so enthusiastic. I love it. I used to be like this in school and college.
I feel like a lot of people try to shut people who are creative.
Okay.
Before this, I was going to engineering.
You were doing it.
Every day I felt like a part of me was dying. The creative part, every day morning 6 o'clock, enchi bus eri poitu night 10 o'clock veetukku varuven, and I never had the time to do art or do anything. And even if I did something, people will be like, edukku pandra? You're doing this. Why do you want people? You're craving people's attention. And a lot of things they did that made me shut down. And I felt like it made me feel like I couldn't express anything. For example, every Sunday, my mom made sure I wore sari to church. But then I was like, everybody is wearing the sari the same way. I found out a page where they showed 120 styles of draping. And every Sunday I used to drape the sari differently. And my mom was constantly saying, you're seeking attention. Don't do
Everyone
this.
wants attention. Everyone. What is Instagram?
It's
attention.
a type of art.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make people know art is valuable.
Well, yes, and everyone wants attention. Every Finsta, every meme page, everyone wants attention. So, that's established. Even if they didn't before, I'm sure now they all want attention. So, I just find it so fascinating that you've all already chosen art. Yena, in the engineering ninga skip pante directa, you can go into arts, which itself is great. So, give yourselves a round of applause for having that much clarity. Great. Now, I feel like there are some things that helped me or wish I knew in my journey when I was an art student that I will share with you that I think you can incorporate before you join the industry. Number one is take care. Take care of yourself, your friends, your family. They will be supporting you through this crazy journey. And I mean it when I say take care of yourself, your health, your mind, the thoughts you put in your head, this stupid algorithm that is suggesting you your nose should be like this, your face should be like this, your body should be like that. Please don't listen to that. That's just robots controlling you. Okay? Take care of yourself and remind yourself this every day because there's so many things telling you not to do so. Your mind is the most important tool you need to survive this industry. Even if your physical health deteriorates, your mental health is more than important. I personally was in a project where I lost 10 kgs, developed severe gastritis, was in the hospital, all for the movies. And I don't think it was worth it. I don't think it's worth it at all. Why? Because you need to be alive to make art. You can't lose yourself in the process and, expect people to feel sorry for you. They won't. Number two is love and live an artist's life. Like every day, how can I be creative? Think of ways to be creative. If you're a painter, you can paint, but if you want to just play some music and dance, that's fine. That's also art. That's also a form of meditation. If there's a dance class and you're not really a salsa person, but you want to go for it, go for it. Or if you wanted to learn something that's completely outside your comfort zone, please do it, because all art is interrelated. And I see some people looking at their phones and it's really I'm feeling very sad. I'm your generation only, bro. How can you ignore me with the phone, bro? I can't do the same. Number 3 is the 3 C's I feel like are really important when you have any sort of communication. Do you guys do teamwork? Like make short films together, this, that? Yeah, do you guys get into some sort of issues? Yeah? I can imagine. So in a set, you will have all sorts of issues, and especially women, let me tell you in advance, you will be the minority in a lot of workspaces, and it's not going to be fun. And one thing that really helped me is remembering the 3 C's. Be compassionate, be creative, and be curious. So if someone is like, I don't like your idea, you're stupid, be like, okay, first of all, I would like it if you didn't call me stupid. Second of all, what do you mean by that? What do you not like about my idea? And detach yourself from the art. You are not your art. Your art is something you made. It doesn't define your personality, who you are, and you don't need to be so attached to it. And the sooner you learn it, the better it is for you. So I would recommend you to remember these 3 C's and look up on things regarding healthy and effective communication, because these sort of communication issues can lead to unstable self-image, because what they say you'll internalize, etc., etc. So try to just avoid it at the initial stage, and don't be too attached to your art, and just look at yourself as like your art as an extension of your personality and not essentially who you are. So aside from all this, Karate, does anyone else have any other challenges they're currently facing that I can address in this speech in your artistic journey as a student? No? Okay, I would suggest you guys laugh, because I feel like you guys are very stern and stoic. I would suggest laugh a lot in general. Laugh at everything, because sometimes some things happen and they make no meaning and make no sense. Why you got rejected for an audition, or why your story got rejected, or why this person got chosen over you, blah blah blah. Just laugh it off, because there's no logic, and it's not always merit and hard work are rewarded, and there's a lot of things that are going to be out of your control. It's okay, recognize that these things are out of your control and don't take it personally. And everyone's able to understand that I'm speaking English, or should I include any Tamil? Okay. So இது வரைக்கும் நான் சொன்னது புரிஞ்சுதா? புரிஞ்சுதா ஓரளவுக்கு? And இனிமே நான் என்ன சொல்ல வரேன்னா, ப்ளீஸ் எப்பயாச்சும் if you are trying to நீங்க ரொம்ப சென்சிட்டிவாக இருக்கீங்கன்னா, நீங்க ரொம்ப ஓவர் திங்க் பண்றீங்கன்னா, அது வந்து நீங்க you channel it into one space, journaling இருக்கட்டும், மெடிடேஷன் இருக்கட்டும். நீங்க வந்து அதுக்காக நிறைய டெக்னிக்ஸ் இருக்கு, அது யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க. இப்போவே நீங்க ப்ரிப்பேர்டா இருக்கணும். ஒரு ஆர்டிஸ்டோட லைஃப் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு நீங்க இப்போவே ப்ரிப்பேர்டா இருந்தீங்கன்னா, when you go to the industry, it won't scare you, it won't overwhelm you, because it is a lot. Any sort of media or art industry, you won't get salary on time, you may not always be successful, sometimes you might fail, and it's okay to fail, it's okay to make mistakes, as long as you learn from them. But I would say this is the best time, and I would say the most important takeaway is be a student. Nature indranale, you will always be learning, and you will never give yourself too much grief for making mistakes. So I just want to conclude with a Japanese proverb, which is, in a mad world, only the mad are sane. Continue to be the best versions of yourself, however crazy, however bold, however sensitive that may be. Thank you so much.
Are there any questions you want to ask her? Guys, please, can someone ask any question? Mike.
Thank you for kapathifying my manam. Thank you, bro. Oh no, it's fine.
How did you explore your interest in art?
How did I explore my interest in art? I think for me, சின்ன வயசுல இருந்து எனக்கு எப்பவுமே art மேல interest. So I was into drawing first and dance. I learnt in school. After that, Carnatic music, and just kept going for classes because my parents were really busy. And after that, in school and college, of course, there's a lot of interculturals, everything. I took part in all of that. But for me, I could never choose one thing. I was always interested in dance and writing, so I always tried to do both. And I feel like the best way to explore art is to try everything and then decide what you want, and not start one thing and feel FOMO. I could have been a singer, but I'm an actor. Oh damn, you can do everything. And you know, they say you can't and all of that, but you can figure your own path. And these days with the phone, you can be in 2-3 places at one time. Thank you. Yes, thank you again for kapathifying my manam, part 2. Yeah. Who's that? Mine or yours?
So I have 2 questions for you.
Yeah, no worries.
I have 2 questions for you. So first question is, what degree did you do on? Is it something on Viscom or literature or something like that? That's my first question.
Yeah.
And my second question is, we are very familiar with the term nepotism. So have you ever, encountered such a, nepotism, or has it affected you somewhere in the industry? 'Cause it's usually very common, not just in the art industry. I mean, anywhere. Even in schools, professors, kids, you can see it everywhere. So I just want to know your experience about it, if you have.
For sure. My first answer is I was studying English literature and film, and
We are the English department.
Ooh. And and also did integrated art and design program in Shrishti. I did 1 year of that, so that was more art based. And with regard to nepotism, see, for me personally, it's been an advantage and a disadvantage. The disadvantage, so I'm going to go to the advantage part. Of course, I've grown up in a family of artists, so I'm very lucky to have seen art around me, and it not be a bad thing. It's not like, oh, you're spending too much time in dance. If anything, spend more time in class, art class, whatever, all of that. So that is fine. And of course, if you have a script and you're like, I'm not sure about the script, can you help me read it? Definitely that helps. But as far as professional opportunities are concerned, I have not got any help in terms of acting, and you can see that in my journey, because I've done JFW short films, I've done music videos, I've done films, all in the hopes of getting cast in films. So I've done whatever anyone else would do in my position as they're starting out in the industry. Of course, for me as a female artist, I must say it is quite scary and daunting if you're starting and you're coming from another city, you're coming to Chennai, and it's scary. It's a lot. So their struggles are definitely more than mine, 100%. But it was still challenging for me to kind of navigate the pressure of, oh, you're this one's daughter, so you won't do this role, so we didn't call you only for this role. And I'm like, you can ask me, So a lot of the time, some other random issues happen because of your lineage, they assume you won't do things, they don't call you, or because you are this person, I've been insulted because of my parents' name. Oh, nee enna periya alvar pet nenapa, I don't understand. I don't know, they'll just say like random things, just to insult you, put you down. So I've had like both the good and the bad, but that comes with anything, being a boy, being a girl, being successful, being someone who starts out. There's always pros and cons, and I think it's good to evaluate it and be neutral about it. Yeah. Thank you though for the question.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else who's interested in writing? I can tell you something about screenwriting.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
I'm also a filmmaker. I'm passionate to make films. But in the initial time, while we writing, we have so many thoughts about, is it going to work or not? We don't know about audience that much clear while writing. Recently it's happened. When I write a basic script about it, and I thought it's good, when I shared with my several friends and my colleagues, they have been like, இது ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகுது மச்சி, இது அவ்வளோ பெருசாலாம் தேராது, நீ என்ன ஆடியன்ஸ் ஃபஸ்ட்டு அதை தெரிஞ்சுட்டு இப்போ லைக் ரைட் பண்ணுன்ற போது லைக் ஐ அப்புறம் கன்ஃபியூஸ்டு and I got so many doubt about it on myself. ஒரு நாள் நமக்கு தான் எழுத வரலையோ, because I read so many books on screenplay and listened so many podcasts. அதுக்கப்புறமும் அந்த ஒரு சம்திங் இது மூவ் ஆன் பண்ண முடியாது, லைக் நம்ம தப்பான கரியர் எடுத்துட்டோமோன்ற ஒரு ரேண்டம் தாட்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஸ்ட்ரைக் ஆகுது.
ஓகே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் லைக் ஐ செட், இந்த தாட்டே உங்களுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும் அப்புறமா. ஸோ டோன்ட் வரி அபவுட் யுவர் தாட்ஸ் அண்ட் எமோஷன்ஸ். யூ ஹவ் சோசன் த பெஸ்ட் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி. எவ்ரி யூஸ்லெஸ் இரிட்டேட்டிங் எமோஷன் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் இன் யுவர் லைஃப் will aid to your career some way, subconsciously, consciously it will. So my question to you is, this is your attempt at screenwriting, like which script of this is yours, and if you can just tell me vaguely about the theme, you don't have to tell me the story, the theme, genre, and this is your which attempt.
I'm doing my MA communication. I started writing from like UG landa time, first year landa I started.
Okay.
ஒவ்வொரு முறையும் இதே மாதிரி தான், லைக் எழுதுவேன், லைக் ஷூட் போகும்போது எனக்கே டவுட் இருக்கும், லைக் ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகாது, செட் ஆகாதுன்ற மாதிரி. ஸ்டில் அதே மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபிலிம் கூட நான் இதுவரை லைக் கன்வின்சிங்காக எடுக்க முடியல. ஏன்னா நான் யோசிச்ச ஃபிலிம்ஸ் எல்லாமே ஒரு ஹாலிவுட் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட்ஸ், நம்ம குவாலிட்டியை டவுன் கிரேட் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு நினைச்சு இவ்வளோ நாள் தள்ளி போட்டு லைக் ஒரு நாள் ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட் கூட ஒழுங்கா லைக் எடுக்க முடியல. ஸோ அந்த செல்ஃப் டவுட் என்கிட்டே இருக்குது. இப்போதான் எனக்கு அது ரியலைஸ் ஆச்சு. ஓவர் த டைம் நான் எழுதுறோம், லைக் சொல்லும் போதெல்லாம் நல்லா இருக்கும், பட் ஆனாலுமே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஷாட் அங்கே நான் பார்க்கும்போதே லைக் இல்லை இது செட் ஆகாது, லைக் திருப்பி போயிடுறது, திருப்பி நல்லா ஸ்ட்ராங்காக பிளான், நல்லா ப்ரீ பிளான்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்போம், பட் திருப்பியும் அது ஏன் சைட் மிஸ்டேக்கா, லைக் எல்லாம் எனக்கு வரலையான்ற ஒரு செல்ஃப் டவுட் ரொம்ப நாளாக அரைஸ் ஆயிட்டு.
புரிஞ்சுது. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் ஷேரிங். தட்ஸ் ஸோ வல்னரபிள் ஆஃப் யூ. ஃபர்ஸ்ட்லி, நம்ம வந்து எல்லாமே ஸ்க்ரீன் பிளே ஸ்டேஜில் அட்ரெஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. யூனோ, சப்போஸ் இட்ஸ் அ காமெடி, பேஜில் அவ்வளோ ஃபன்னியாக தான் இருக்கும், லைக் நேரில் வித் ஆக்டர்ஸ் பர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் அண்ட் த வைப் அண்ட் எவ்ரி திங். அப்போ தான் இட் வில் ஃபீல் ஃபனி, அண்ட் ஆல்சோ ஆக்டர்ஸ் பிரிங் இன் அ லாட் ஆஃப் இம்ப்ரவைசேஷன் அண்ட் எவ்ரி திங். ஸோ ப்ளீஸ் லீவ் சம் ரூம் ஃபார் ப்ரொடக்ஷன், போஸ்ட் ப்ரொடக்ஷன், ஆல் தான். அவங்கெல்லாம் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, நீங்கள் எல்லாமே பண்ணீங்கன்னா. ஸோ give it that time, that in the only this much can happen, 60%, 70%, whatever is possible in the screenplay stage. Secondly, what do you like? உங்களுக்கு வந்து என்ன, like what, just quickly tell me what kind of films you like.
I like Tarantino films.
Surrealism,
most of the surrealism film.
Okay, but tell me something that's not so, because attempting a Tarantino film is tough, you know, as your first film. So tell me something little practical, Tamil, Bollywood, English, some 2-3 films stuck in it.
Devdi.
Okay, great.
Devdi. Next on the, you know, like Anurag Kashyap, most of the films எனக்கு ரொம்ப big fan of Anurag Kashyap.
Nice.
So அவரோட films மாதிரி தான். Like Devdi வந்து still எனக்கு வந்து ஒரு legendary films, like அந்த way of style, அந்த cinematography, அந்த writing.
Correct.
அந்த RK சூப்பரா இருக்கும்.
So அதான் எனக்கு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு advice, நீங்க முதல்ல adaptation பண்ணுங்க. Devdi is also an adaptation of Devdas. So take a short story, it could be a Tamil short story, it could be a Tamil novel. There's not many who have explored Tamil writers. So take that and write a short film based on that. So that way you won't feel like story correct irka illaya, because you already have a story. So it's much easier. Anyone who's writing, start with an adaptation, understand the story. And secondly, there will always be doubt, you know. Doubt is a good thing. Doubt is because you're striving to be perfect, you want to have the best product. That's okay. But then at the same time, I think, you know, you can't let, if you have too much doubt, it will show. It will show in your story, it will show in your filmmaking. Your crew will be like, oh, unake story theriyada, this, that, and everyone is waiting for an opportunity to say it, because Indians are like that. They like to give feedback, whether asked or not. They will give. Have you seen Google reviews of Indian restaurants? They are next level. No other country has the kind of Google reviews we have. So be prepared for criticism. But like I said, detach yourself from it. It's okay. If they don't like this subject, I'll do another subject. It's fine. But I think it's also important to realize, it's, you know, if you are more a filmmaker and less a writer, no harm at all giving that job to someone else. Someone who's introverted, who has more time. If they're a good writer, it's okay. Only in Tamil Nadu, they have this written and directed by. It's okay. You can get another writer, you can have another director, both of you can work well together, fine. You know, no one needs this padavi and all. No one is going to give you some Saima award for doing both or anything like that. It's fine. And I think the third thing is also, see, structure is important. Have you read the 3-act structure, all this stuff? Yeah, but don't kill yourself about it, because sometimes maybe in the third act you will want something, but maybe you have a different idea, right? So use it as a loose structure, but at the same time, a DVD, for example, won't be exactly 3 acts.
Yeah.
Slightly here and there different. So if you want, write down the beats of DVD. Now make something similar for yourself. You know, like, okay, in this point, this one left him. In this point, this one left him. So if I were to write it, in this point, this friend went up. You know, you have your moments and your structure. So these are ways to learn and write for yourself. And what do I like? What do I find funny? What do I think is important? What is the story I want to tell? What angers me? What bothers me? Because that's super personal and that is so unique to you only. So that's something no one else has. So, you know, remember that and keep reading. I would say, aside from screenwriting books, read novels also to help you understand character, emotion a lot more. And I highly recommend trying the adaptation. That will help you with the book and sort of screen adaptation, and keep at it. It's still like only been 3 years since you started writing, 3-4 years. Yeah, I know. For me, it's been about something about almost 10 years, but I still feel like I have so much to learn and I keep revising, like changing. But there's a time where you have to say stop, enough. More than this, if I mess around with the script, it's going to become something else. It's going to look weird and it's going to seem inauthentic. So don't overdo it. Have a limit. Like, after this point, I won't touch it. Like, you know, if you keep painting on something, it's going to look like Achambucha. So, yeah, thank you so much and all the best with your writing.
Thank you. Ma'am, one more question.
Yeah.
Just, we believe in the thing which we wrote, or we have a plan. But our teammates, it's not that much convinced with our script. So, I try to convince them and I make to believe them. Over the time period, they also like, no, it's not working. They can't able to like give their inputs. So that's making me like like it's not my job.
Evlo teammates irukanga unga
like 4 to 5 people. It's selected peoples in Ramada.
I don't know.
Just based. Yeah, short films பண்ணும்போது like எங்க டீம்ல வந்து இன்னொரு சினிமாட்டோகிராஃபர் இருப்பாரு, எடிட்டர் இருப்பாரு. ஸோ எல்லாமே நாங்கள் ஸ்பாட்டில் ஒரே டைமில் தான் இருப்போம். ஸோ அது சொல்லும் போது இல்லை மச்சி இது வேறு மாதிரி பண்ணலாம், அது மாதிரி பண்ணலான்னும் போது எனக்கு ஒரு டைமில் வந்து லைக் இல்லை லைக் நான் அந்த ரோலுக்கு லைக் செட் ஆக மாட்டோன்ற மாதிரி நிறைய செல்ஃப் டவுட்ஸ் எப்படி ஓவர் கம் பண்ணுற மாதிரி.
கரெக்ட். ஸோ ஓவரால் ஐ திங்க் எல்லாருக்குமே இது புரியணும். ஆர்ட் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் யூ நீட் டு ஹாவ், உங்களுக்கு வந்து நீங்கள் யார், உங்கள் செல்ஃப் இமேஜ் அது யூனோ புரியணும். என் ஸ்ட்ரெங்க்ஸ் என்ன. சி ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், மேபி யூஆர் நாட், ஃப்ரம் வாட் ஐ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட், யூஆர் நாட் அ வெரி அக்ரெசிவ் கான்ஃபrontational person, correct? Yeah, but what is your strength now? You are sensitive and you are emotional. You're able to have a conversation with someone. It's okay if that's your strength and weakness. You need to know that and accept it. It's okay, you know. I don't have to go yarangify and put Sunday all the time. I'm not that kind of person. It's okay, it's fine. But the second thing is also make it like I said, calm, compassionate, curious, creative, right? எனக்கு இந்த ஐடியா சுத்தமா பிடிக்கல, இது ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகாது, ஏன்னு கேளுங்க. அதுக்கு பதில் வேணும். ஏன் ஓகே இது பிடிக்கல, ஆக்சுவலி இந்த ஸ்டோரி பிடிக்கல, இந்த பிளாட் பாயிண்ட் பிடிக்கல, சரி அந்த பிளாட் பாயிண்ட் பிடிக்கலன்னா என்ன உங்க சஜஷன், அது அவங்க கிட்ட கேளுங்க. மோஸ்டா அவங்க கிட்ட ஆன்சர் கண்டிப்பா இருக்காது. எல்லாருக்குமே ஃபீட்பேக் சொல்றது தான் பிடிக்கும், சொல்யூஷன் தேடுறது அவங்க கடமை இல்லை, அவங்க நினைக்கிறாங்க. பட் I think if you're gonna pitch something, I don't like this point, you have to have an alternative. You can't keep chorosolifying me and ruining my vibe. Okay, so tell them that, don't chorosolify and ruin my vibe. Come up with a solution. Okay, so look at everything as a collaborative teamwork. There is this problem I've noticed in some of our states where the people everyone wants to play cricket, no one wants to play football, everyone wants to do their own thing, everyone wants to win award, this that. But you know, honestly, it's the most stupidest idea, because only if we work as a team we'll improve this industry. If we improve this industry, then only Hollywood will conductify us, which is everyone's dream anyway. So please work together as a team. I'm telling you now itself, set aside your egos. It's taking you nowhere. Max, you'll get a nice Instagram profile and have some 100 followers who listen to your shit. Sorry. But you know, just work together, work as a team, set aside your egos. And I'm telling you, it's the best thing for the industry if you have teamwork. I just had the privilege of working on a Malayalam film. Everyone is giving suggestions. 4 people are giving me acting cues and I'm taking it from everyone, and it was amazing. I got like acting cues from Basil Joseph to the producer to the cinematographer, and it was great. It's about you, whether you want to take it or not, or how to interpret it. So just listen to everything. You decide what you want to take, and if they have a problem, ask them, what is your solution? What can I do instead? And whatever happens, director and any set is the final call. So you can listen. If you want to be even nicer and be democratic, have a WhatsApp poll. Whoever gets the maximum votes wins.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi. Okay.
So can you walk me through the process of how you got into it and what skill set might be required for it?
Yeah. Definitely. So the thing with costume design right now is there's a new path opening up, which is the music industry. Everyone knows music is going to grow a lot as an industry, independent music. So if you want to look at more creative styling, I would suggest music is better. Films, unfortunately, a little more standard. You'll give more basic clothes and all, may not be fun. Aside from that, of course, celebrity styling. Aside from that, there's also styling for ads, corporates, personal styling. So these are your 3-4 options. Now, if you enjoy this process of hair, makeup, art overall, there's a new job in Kerala independent music scene, which is creative director. So that's also a job you can try and aspire for if you are able to make mood boards, are able to find different resources from different parts of the world. That's also a job you can try for. If you start, I would say start with learning, I mean, things I wish I had learned, basics of stitching, basics of sari draping, and basics of, just able to fix, if someone's thing has come off, how do you fix that situation? Or, all small wardrobe malfunctions, know how to deal with that. Once you know how to deal with that, try and experiment with your personal style. If you want to put it up online, fine. Otherwise, offline, keep trying different styles, seeing what people think of it. And then after that, once you present a portfolio, you've done a few shoots, you can approach a stylist, work under them for a while. And after you work under them, you develop enough contacts and you will be able to work with other people. So you work on a project, they'll probably hire you for something else. If a celebrity likes you, they'll hire you. You can always DM people saying, hey, I'm a stylist, I'd like to work with you. I like, your music videos are cool. I think I could pitch something. Now it's become really accessible. So I would suggest working under a stylist to give you that, aside from being an MCC, of course, it'll give you a bit of a stature. If you can do another design course, maybe maybe long distance or online course, it'll help you more. Basics of design or basics of styling, something like that. That would be really good. But it is hectic. It takes a while till you really make money styling, because a lot of the styling initially can be pro bono. But I would say give it 2 to 3 years to really make money. And once you do, you can always do wedding styling, all of that to kind of make your money, and then do this music video for your creative passion. A lot of my friends who are makeup artists do weddings, and then they do this for their creativity. So that's something you can consider. Anyone else? Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Since you talked about screenwriting, I want to. What will you suggest to watch? I mean, what are your favorite writers and why? Or your favorite movies and why? Recommendations.
Oh, okay, nice. Thank you so much for asking. There's so many. Honestly, I can't even decide. But one of my favorite ones is Good Will Hunting. It's quite interesting because the screenplay is written by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. I think they might have been 19 or 20. So it's possible that you guys at this age can aspire for something like that. There's something very raw, honest about the film and the structure, and it deals with very heavy topics like masculinity, mental health. So that's one of my favorite films. And I've recently started to obviously observe a lot of Shyam Pushkaran's writings. Do you guys know Shyam Pushkaran, sir? Yes, of course. So his style is amazing because he actually breaks all structure. And we all as screenwriters are very scared of structure, especially if you work for platforms like any of the 3, 4, 5 platforms, Amazon, Hotstar, blah, blah. They'll expect things in a certain structure. And so it's difficult to break that structure. But thankfully in cinema or in music videos, and by the way, music videos and games are also an avenue to explore screenwriting. You can write concepts for music videos. You can write concepts for video games. So that's also something you can look at. It's more about breaking the structure and adhering to the structure of the format. So I think you can try to understand, like of course any other art, understand the structure, do a few projects in the structure, adukapra break panninga structure, unga virupam etta madri, unga concepts or genres. And I think understanding genres is really important also. And identifying your favorite film in each genre. Recently, one of my favorite genres has been horror comedy. I really loved Stree 1. Did you guys see Stree 1? It had a nice message. It was fun. It was funny. It was entertaining, and horror and comedy are two such opposite genres, but they've combined it so well, beautifully. So these are some of my favorite films, and I love Luck by Chance by Zoya Akhtar. It's one of her first films, but I think it's one of her best also, and it's a great film to watch if you want to understand the challenges and tribulations of working in the film industry. That's it, right? Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing such insightful words. I would like to call upon Professor Smilka to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Wake up, people. Thank you so much. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Our gratitude goes forth to our chief guest, Ms. Saras Menon, for stepping in and inculcating imperative understanding of multidisciplinary facet of media. Thank you for being with us today, and we pray that you fly high in your dreams. A heartfelt thanks to our Vice Principal SFS, Dr. Janet Venera, for being out there as a support net for the department, holding us together, and her ever-loving thoughts and prayers. Next in line are the teaching and non-teaching faculty of the department, who have put in every ounce of their effort to get Invictus X out of the hangar. Thank you. The participants and the beloved students of the Viscom family, you guys have made this possible. Your presence here has given us a strength to believe and leap forward as a community to fearlessly stride on. Thank you, participants and the student community of Viscom family. Our gratitude to our sponsors for Invictus 10, title sponsor Namma Family Group, and our co-sponsor Rane, Expanding Horizons. Thank you for powering Invictus X. Well begun is half done, they say. With Invictus X taxied perfectly on the runway now, we are set to fly high on the wings of the dragonfly and paint the imperfect yet cherishable frame along the way. With that, let Invictus X begin. Thank you so much for being a part. Shall we all come forward for a group photo, please?
Music video for
Miss Saras Menon. Miss Saras Menon. Followed by a theatre play especially for us, for you. பேசுறா
Guys, please wait for the music video that is gonna be played by our Saras Menon ma'am and followed by a theatre play for us.
After the group.
சின்ன சின்ன தயக்கம் ஏனடி வர வர நடுக்கம் ஏனடி
Department SFS. Thank you so much for staying back. I request the Department of Visual Communication and other participants to please take your seats. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks. I won't take up too much of your time. I've written this song called Madras and I'm really happy to share it at Madras Christian College. So I'm happy this is my first song launch with a college. So thanks for letting me premiere it with Yellarko. Wow. Premiering it with all of you. It's a song that I wrote and sang and acted and directed in. And I would love your feedback. And please share, like, subscribe, comment.
Light off. No, switch it off.
Tunais? Any Tunais in the house? Thank you, guys. I just wanted to share something super quick. This song I made 3 years ago, and I went and begged some 5 labels, emailed them, did all this whatever. And everyone said no, but I self-funded this, shot it over 3 monsoons in Chennai, shot some in iPhone, some on the DSLR, of course. I had a lot of friends that I made through the process of working, and it was entirely teamwork and self-motivated, and you can do the same. So that's what I'm trying to say. All the best, okay? And any thoughts on the music video, any feedback, I'd be open to it. Anything, any other kind of music you'd like to hear? Super quick, if you can tell me. மொக்கையா இருக்கா? எப்படி இருக்கு? Okay. Yeah. இல்ல கமெண்ட் பண்றீங்கன்னா நீங்க கழுவி ஊத்துவீங்க. நேர்ல கேட்டா சொல்ல மாட்டேங்கறீங்க. சரி, okay. Anyone else? Anyone else who has any thoughts? Did you like it? Okay, that's all. I don't embarrass myself. Thanks. Bye.
To present a captivating theatre performance by the talented students of Department of English SFS. They will be performing Otayan, The Lone Tusker, a powerful play written by the renowned K.N. Panikkar. Directed by Sneha, this play explores themes of solitude, resilience and survival in a beautiful, poignant way. The cast for this performance includes Shira Sagar, Mridul Shri, Ranjanita and Samanvita, who have worked hard to bring the story to life. Please sit back and enjoy.
Am I audible? Yeah, all right. So just a few moments to set up the stage, and we didn't do a voice, so just bear with us for 2 minutes. We'll do a voice in front of you, and then we'll begin. Before we begin, we'll give a small introduction about the play, and thank you for your patience. Please stay back, and please occupy the front rows if possible. That'll give you a better view of the performance. Thank you.
thank you for that outstanding and emotive performance. I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the cast for their powerful portrayal of the characters. Your dedication and the talent have truly added a special touch to today's event, and we are deeply grateful for your contribution to Invictus X. Let's give them another round of applause. As a small token of appreciation, we would like to felicitate you all. I would like to call upon Professor Sherwin to felicitate them.
Hello. We have Mrudula as the woodsman. We have Ranjanita as the chakyar. And we have Sheera Sagar as Moopada.
And Sneha KP, our director.
Also, thank you, Atmaja, for helping us with the face paints. And thank you all. Thank you, our department. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Participants and Viscomites, let's take a lunch break and be back by 2 p.m. I repeat, participants and Viscomites, we'll take a small lunch break and be back by 2 p.m.